That all events airing on the ESPN networks are streaming live and archived. Here they go. It's Bradley from Oakland on the outside. Myers running in lane 5.
She's out early quite a bit before they get into that first curve. Myers got quite a bit of work to do, and on the inside of her, actually, it is Natalie Block of Milwaukee as they emerge from the curve and they even up out of that stagger. It looks like
Block makes a charge, but Bradley holds her off.
So that is going to be Bradley, who was the second fastest seed coming in. Block
on her home track at YSU. Here we go. It's the final heat of the women's 200-meter finals.
As we expected, Matlock is out early. Shipley working well as they move into the corner, and that stagger is going to start to even out.
25.38 the time to beat.
On the inside of Shipley, you can see Madison Murray of Youngstown State, but right now it looks like this is going to be pretty even as we get down to the line here.
Shipley, a final move!
25.04, very close there. Asa Bradley of Oakland, 25.38.
As again, both YSU men and women look to capture crowns. They're the top 3 finishers from the women's 42.17. And it looks like he bested that by 0.03 of a second. Current time we're seeing on the board, 22.14. Outlaw yesterday was 4th in the 60-meter dash. Did not run in the championship last year. And we'll see where those guys factor in to the final. It's the men's 200-meter finals. Final heat.
And Jimmy Williams out very aggressively, which does not bode well for the rest of the field, as he'll likely hang on to that as he gets out of the curve and just continue to add to his finish, dragging his teammate Dylan Wynn with him right now to potentially personal best. 100-meter track, typically when they compete at Youngstown, that is a 300-meter track. You'll note a lot of the times we're fast change in training emphasis, and she's got 1 lap to go, and she's at 9 minutes. So my guess is she's going to turn in a quality performance, 39.39 on that last lap. She's started to pick her pace up. Hopefully a little bit left in the tank here. The question is, how much under 10 minutes can she get? Will she set a strong standard for the rest of the field and put some pressure on everyone else from the slow heat? She's got about 50 meters left to go here, not letting up as she moves down the backstretch. I heard a bell there. It was a pretty faint, but this is going to be our last lap here. You can see on the outside, that is Madison King as she moves into the first place position. Is she going to be able to hang on to that this entire lap? Both of those women look like they're just about all out at this point.
Long strides for King at her first Horizon League Indoor Track and Field Championship, chasing a personal best.
And she has really separated as she comes down the home stretch here, driving. Looks really, really good as she goes across that finish line. She's going to get herself that personal best.
So King wins the heat, second in the women's 3K. There are 8.
Where we're at as far as the pandemic and the restrictions on teams.
Absolutely. There was more encouraging news from Johnson & Johnson with a single-shot vaccine in over the weekend. Got the bell lap here in this first of 2 sections of the men's 3K finals.
Back to Adam Hill of Oakland. Took over that lead for his teammate. Now he's made a hard go of it as he moves down this back stretch. Looks very comfortable, very smooth. Looking for a personal best here. Really break 9 minutes. Looks like it easily 8:55. that lap, and I can tell you that that gap is starting to narrow as he bet on himself. Kyle Maston way out in front. Is he going to be able to hang on to this one? You can see that he's really going to the well. He's down to about 10 meters now out in front of Kenneth Esterling of Youngstown State. The real question is he going to run out of real estate as they get through this curve here? It looks like Esterling looks pretty comfortable. He is going to sneak by on the outside there of Kyle Maston, who's gone for it.
It's Kenneth Esterling from behind for the win.
Fastest lap of the race right there, 31:63. Probably even faster for Kenneth.
Along with Oakland, Youngstown State, and Cleveland State. The next section will have Robert Morris, IUPUI, set in the field for your 4x4
At a conference championship, it's really the exciting thing. And boy, this relay right there went shoulder to shoulder for a full 200 meters. You almost never, it was crazy. Something that was pretty unprecedented that I'd never seen before. That was a 60-second split there for Oakland.
They've got as much talent
well, look
as
at
anyone.
this. Just as we say that, UIC makes a pretty hard move. And I'll tell you this, the Oakland young lady is going backwards and UIC is headed in the right direction. Let's see if there's enough real estate for UIC to close this out as they go down that back stretch. Looks like Oakland maybe got a breath of fresh air and starting to get a second wind as they head towards the finish line. It's going to be very, very close.
Flames finishing with a flourish.
And that was a 58-second leg. That's a pretty good little mark. Try to get a split for her as she comes across a finish line. And that looks like that was a 58-23 first leg for Northern Kentucky. So time to beat is 4:01:15, and that was set by Oakland in the prelim round. That was another 58-68. To go to the baton pass, three pretty even, and that was a 60-second leg there for Northern Kentucky.
And it was Maya Priest.
58-second leg here for Northern Kentucky. And they're gonna smash that 4:01 time set by Oakland.
Milwaukee's Courtney Hopp hoping for a big kick at the end.
Coming out of that corner, it is going to be Northern Kentucky. The question is, will it be any change to the standings as it's Milwaukee, IUPUI getting passed by Purdue Fort Wayne on the outside now.
4 teams up on the podium. Congratulations again to NKU coming in first. Championship.
Northern Kentucky as they move into the pass. That was a 49-68 unofficially split pass. We go with the bell lap for Williams as he moves around the track, looking very comfortable. But again, that race in the back between Northern Kentucky and IUPUI, it is dead even as they go into the last 200 meters here. Williams off the corner, moving down into that finishing stretch here. We'll get you an idea of what his split is. Looks like a 48.00, and unofficially I've got them at 3:19.97. We'll get you some splits as they circuit the track.
Limited inside, some watch through the window, bang on the glass.
A 50.46 for that in it as well as they go into the bell lap. And here comes a pressure on the outside from UIC. Purdue Fort Wayne also moving up very close as they move into this last turn.
Joshua English for UIC, a junior, to the final straightaway. The finale of the 2021 Horizon League Indoor Track and Field Championships. And English ends it with an exclamation for the Flames.
I think that's a 324 unofficially, so your winner is going to be Oakland that made this possible here at Purdue Fort Wayne this weekend.
More than 3,000 student athletes, coaches, administrators, and fans. All the details at horizonleague.org. And plenty to be proud of for the Panthers women. And Jim, in reflection on 4 days full of track and field festivities, right around when the gun was going off here for this 4-day event, the Horizon League announced the end of the season to the outdoor season.
Pretty smooth transition. You just continue doing what we've been working on. The only difference is maybe, for example,
does it again. Out of qualifying bids to the NCAA tournament, including the men's basketball championship that'll take place here in the Hoosier State, to the commissioner.
That'll be the first one in the sport of track and field or cross country that